It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. Following the announcement in June that Project InBridge had achieved the MVP level, there has been a great deal of talk about the project. In this video, I'll go over the project InBridgements and why they're so important for Ripple and XRP. Project InBridge has successfully reached the MVP level, as indicated by this release. Listed here are all of the main banks and other financial organizations. It is built on top of distributed ledger technology, which enables cross-border payments and settlements in real time. Look at these individuals. As a result, the following monetary bodies: the Bank of Thailand, the UAE Central Bank, the Institute for Digital Currency of the People's Bank of China, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Along with more than 31 observing members, the Saudi Central Bank has become a full participant in InBridge. Next up is, unsurprisingly, the big reveal. For example, among the Black Swan capitales, we have many of the InBridge employees that have local ties. Given that the BIS approved Ripple as a blockchain partner in 2018, it begs the question of why it would now accept the Saudi Arabian Central Bank as a partner in Project InBridge. The neutral XRP ledger will be used by Project InBridge, which means that BRICS will utilize it as well. A couple issues arise with this essay. Firstly, I want to clarify that I am not trying to be disrespectful when I say that the Saudi Central Bank did in fact sign a blockchain contract with Ripple in 2018, but that Ripple is not XRP. Well, we all know that Ripple isn't XRP. Not only that, but Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has already stated categorically that the firm will not be working with sanctions-hit nations. So, as of this very second, Ripple and Russia will not be negotiating the BRICS. Could Russia, however, benefit from the XRP blockchain? Would that imply that everyone could use XRP on the XRP ledger? In our opinion, yes. Although they aren't absolutely essential, we should talk more about Project InBridge's links to Ripple. We must begin by discussing InBridge and the Petro Yuan. This event took place in the middle of July and signifies the start of a new age in which the Petro Yuan and InBridge are de-dollarized. After Saudi Arabia joined the Chinese-led InBridge alternative to SWIFT, best-selling author Richard Turan analyzed the move and predicted that additional countries will follow suit, moving their emphasis away from the US dollar in international payments and trade. Rich explores the political and technical developments that led up to the InBridge system, as well as its inner workings and its role in China's broader efforts to establish an alternative trading bloc led by the BRICS. De-dollarization, CBDCs, and everything in between are all handled by this. Isolated from other projects, Project InBridge is fully embracing CBDCs. The project is looking at the possibility of a shared digital currency platform among the participating central banks and commercial banks in order to make it easier for instant cross-border payments and settlement. In any case, how are Ripple and XRP relevant here? We must give serious thought to the BIS and the names linked to it. Okay, so this has become a bit wilder, as I said in a post I made in August of 2023, to prove my point. I read an article that says the BIS is collaborating with the PMI, the same group that was mentioned later on. Aiming to unify API protocols, the PMI group hopes to help with and contribute to the G20 cross-border payments project. It has come to our attention that QuantQNT has collaborated with the BIS and the Bank of England on retail CBDC API use cases. Additionally, we are aware that the PMI has strong connections to Ripple and that their main objective is to facilitate efficient cross-border payments using XRP. Additionally, Ripple and Quant are known to be exploring the digital pound's possible use and doing tests with its base. Throughout their careers, the Bank of England has served as an employer and collaborator. They were both also members of the BIS. The G20 has also come clean about Ripple's membership in the BMI group, which it shared with the BIS. When 2025 rolls around, worldwide crypto laws will have finally gone into effect, making blockchain and DLT the gold standard and putting utility at the top. It would be clear to you if you looked into it more that the CPS, BMI group is solely focused on API harmonization. Money moved. Quant is known to be fully focused on APIs related to CBDC. We were told of this by the BIS and the Bank of England based on their statement. Here we have settlements, assets, asset categories, central bank money, commercial bank money, and crypto, which suggests that crypto can now be utilized as a settlement vehicle. It's worth noting that the BMI group is the source of this information. Here is where XRP really kicks in. The BMI team also contributed to this. The decision by Ripple to become a member of the BMI group is fascinating to me. Bitcoin and its potential use as a settlement asset is the subject of this PDF that the BMI group kindly supplied us. This must be deliberate. On the other hand, you need to notice this. With MFS Africa, financial service providers FSBs such as banks, cell carriers, money transfer operators, and others can send and receive cross-border payments to and from numerous countries over domestic or regional payment rails with just one relationship. Stock-taking and MFS Africa analysis are both made easier by this. Take a look at this as well. Using Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution for crypto-enabled payments, MFS Africa will take advantage of their new cooperation. This would greatly simplify the process of making real-time mobile payments across borders across Africa, both for businesses and consumers. I include these two because they both stem from the same BMI document, which stresses the importance of XRP and the Ripple net for settlement with MFS Africa. Personally, I think this is a hugely important use case. The BIS and BMI groups have previously collected data on its usefulness and efficiency. Harmonization with ISO 2002 and 2 data criteria are necessary for better cross-border payments. Would you like us to go back to this place? Thus, we are debating the topic of API harmonization. Notably, ISO 2002 serves as the basis for all of this as well. The new financial technology, or more precisely, the new financial standard, that will make this possible is the harmonization of ISO 22 in March. To enhance cross-border payments, the BIS-BMI group published a consultative study in March 2023 outlining the criteria for ISO 22 standardization as it pertains to payment infrastructure. Stakeholders were asked to comment on the report. By May 31, 2023, you will be able to access these comments below, organized alphabetically. Give some thought to each of the given names. I get it. As central banks, each of these institutions is massive. Two blockchain-based companies, Zinfin and Ripple, are also involved, in addition to several major banks, financial institutions, and central banks. We are quite grateful for the viewers' presence here. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. Until then, take care.